Okay, so here's just a real quick update on the USS Independence. Haven't gotten a lot done, but we do have some few things done. Um, got everything, got the hull painted. Um, you can see the top part of the hull, and the color's not really coming through that great. But this is the Model Master. I believe it's the light ghost gray. That's the color we went with for the top of the hull. So you can see that. And then you'll notice that the bottom of the hull is completely black. Couple of reasons for that. First of all, if you look at the looking at the directions, of course this is the directions for the Forrestal, but same class ship. Here for the bottom part of the hull, and that's not going to focus. There it is. It's color code A, which according to the key is black, and it shows that the whole bottom part to be black. So that's the first thing, and then the second thing is all of the photos that I've been able to find of the Independence actually do show that the bottom of the hull is solid black. There's no red, no black boot line. It's just solid black, so that's the way we're going to leave it. Plus, this part is going to be covered up anyway. We're going to set this. This is going to be in a kind of a diorama, so you're not going to be able to see too much of the bottom of the hull anyway. So we just left it black. Another thing I wanted to just talk about for just a second. I know there's been some issues. Some of the guys have had some issues with taping off, and then when you pull the tape back up, the acrylic paint pulls up. And what I did, of course, I taped off the top part first, and then painted my black. And then, of course, to paint the gray, I had to tape off onto what was already painted. And you can see, not very well, I'm sure, but I didn't have any areas where the tape pulled up any of the paint, not on either side, or on the back. And what I used, of course, I used the Tamiya tape to tape off, but then this is what I sprayed over the black before I put tape on it. This is just a Mod Podge matte clear acrylic sealer. I just hit it with a good solid coat of this, let it dry real good, and then taped it off to do the painting on the top. And it didn't have any issues. Now, this is the first time I've used this for that, so I can't guarantee that it would work every time, but it worked this time. So just something to think about. And a can of this is fairly inexpensive. I think it's about $5 or $6, but it lasts a long time. I've used it for different things, and so it might be something worth trying if you're having problems with the with your tape pulling up your paint. And I did for the black. That's just Tamiya flat black. And I don't know if this makes a difference or not as far as the paint adhesion too. I thinned my flat black with 91% isopropyl alcohol. I didn't use water. I didn't use acrylic thinner. I used alcohol. I don't know if that made a difference or not, but again, it's just something to keep in mind. So that's, go on and on about that, but I won't. And then so another thing that I've done is just started to do a little bit of weathering or detail painting on what we've gotten done. So you can see some of the darkened areas here. Let's get something to point with, like the ladders and other things here, ladders, the railings. This doesn't have railings to put up. They're molded in, and here there's some railings. So what I did is for those, I went over those, dry brushed them with some metallic gray, and then went back over them with a black wash. And then what I plan on doing is then going back over and dry brushing over that with some more of the light ghost gray, just to cut down on some of the metallic look to it. But I just wanted something that would bring out the highlights. So there's of course the fantail deck. I did the ladders there. Going over to the other side, again on the same thing there. A little bit of black wash down in there. You're not going to be able to see a lot of the detail on these lower decks because there's going to be some hangover with the some of the other parts of the ship. So we got our sponson here, and then I still need to do some detail work on the Seahawk missile launcher that goes there. Or Sea Sparrow. I don't know why I can't get that name right. It's a Sea Sparrow missile launcher, I believe is what it's called. So yeah, that I haven't, like I said, not a lot done, but this this stuff takes a little bit of time, and so we've gotten a bit more done than maybe it appears. So got some other parts that I'm about to paint and that will go on, and so that is our progress so far on the Independence. Thank you all for watching. Thank you to all my subscribers and all of you who make comments. Hope you all have a great rest of your week, and we'll talk to you later. Bye.